Okay, my name is Ali Fahmi bin Azami and my metric number is A1880045, and today our group will be presenting about chapter 12, which is managing organizational change. My part, I will do thrive on chaos. Thrive can be defined as a situation that are growing or developing inside organization. Thrive on chaos means that how an organization going to survive when something maniac or chaotic happens and manage to produce work in high standard. As we know, change is unavoidable due to the dynamic and changing environment. It is something that happen all the time inside organization, also as in real life, because of various factors. In business content, the changing happening is unpredictable, and predictable also receive many challenges because of the growth of technology. Change has become normal to the organizational, and they need to adapt the change in order to survive and fulfill the need of consumer. For the example, organizational nowadays need to adapt with the change of technology in order to maintain their product to be on par with their rival. Means that technology is a must nowadays, so everyone have this technology to do our daily life routine, such as build a technology needs inside companies. Okay, next, management consultant named Tom Peters have wrote a book named Thriving on Chaos. And in the book, he states advice that will help organizational to adapt and how to deal with any situation that happen inside organization. He states advice that can help to overcome this problem. First, he said to create a total consumer responsiveness. Peter set out a case of organization to strive for world-class superior service with extraordinary responsiveness. It is to change the market and customer need, and also leaving a message to the industrial service that they have to set their standard and expectation bar very high to make sure that it can grow more in the future. It means that we mean that so the employee know the goals of the company and making sure that they have fulfilled the goal that can lift up the company name in the future. Second, he said to pursuing fast-paced innovation. He stated out the real trick to developing a piloting culture for everything. So it is actually about continual small stuff change is supported by big change projects that have been tried and tested before it go live. He means by that he means to seek the school curriculum to be redesigned because he believes that the change is marking or homework policy are evident but lack the important message that appear to have bypassed successive education secretaries. Okay, we move to the third one, which is achieving flexibility by empowering people. Peter turned to the people inside an organization and proclaimed success will happen through flexibility, empowering, and involvement in everything. He said to give more time and energy to when we are recruiting people to ensure that they have the attitude and they have right attitude and right attitude that if he had a problem the organization can still build them to be a good person. It is important as it can give the organization what they really want from the workers, and if they can fulfill the company goals. He also tells us about learning to love change, and it is involved the leadership inside the organization. Peter said to learn to love change to allow a new view of leadership. Leadership can be implemented at all levels of organization. He stated that throughout he is advocate with incentive pay but not a collective basis to embrace and love the change, the importance of teamwork. Peter said to embrace and love the change starting with a clear vision and a personal philosophy of leading. He has attacked the bureaucratic rules because he thinks that it is a humiliating condition for the workers as the higher up maybe can stress out the employee on the lower level. And finally, he said to build a system, he built building system forward turn up upside down. Peter had come with a system that can set out the necessary system for the world to be turned upside down. For example, he said that appraisal must be always constant and need to be simple for the workers to aware about their performance throughout the year. With this, the employee can improve when next year comes. Peter said for a appraisal system, it should not be complex as it could burden the workers to understand the system. Although he admit that the honest value of this system and it can have a continuous improvement, he still with his opinion that appraisal need to be small part of motivation and recognition process. Peter implies that appraisal should be straightforward and have a clear goals on what organization wanted from the workers, and they should teach the workers to be beyond their comfort zone to do something, and it is something for something possible. We cannot teach we cannot push the workers to do something impossible.